Around 2.5 months back, we have started this process. First day of whatever our brochure, what I thought, if you start with a good number, probably we are able to reach whatever our expected result. That is what I thought. I have requested each and everybody, sir, tomorrow morning I will issue the brochure, please help me. Whether you people believe it or not, I got 90 registration. My target was 100, but I got first day 90 registration. I think people like Gopal Ramanan or Srikant, maybe they will score 99% or 100%. I have scored 90%. I am so happy. The thing is, whenever I interact with the people, either from company representative or CMA members, they told, we are there, please go ahead, and definitely it will happen. That is what they have given an assurance. I have requested Prasanna Acharya sir, validation will go to up to 5:30 to 5:45, because I have to thank all these people. That is why I will take another 4-5 minutes more. You know very well, official vote of thanks, Rajesh Devi Reddy will tell all the sponsors' name, but whenever I have interacted all these people, they have supported a lot. That is why I will read out all these things. Once again, official vote thanks will come. But I have started with Chennai along with our Selvam. I have visited at least around 25-26 company. Whether you people believe it or not, almost all company they have supported by way of 1 lakh or 2 lakh or 50,000 or 10,000, 20,000, depending upon their capacity or their interest, whatever it may be, they have supported. Selvam has visited each and every company, and I have also visited. Really great achievement. Big claps to Selvam. Selvam here or not, I don't know. Along with Selvam, all other SIRC staff, each and every day, they have interacted with each and every corporate. Just I will read out the companies. Automotive Excel Limited, it is a effort of Ashok Kumar Mysore. If I forget to tell the name of the person, those who have put an effort, please forgive me, because almost all 50 companies, around 50 to 55 companies, they have supported me. And probably, even though I know their name, but now very difficult to recall each and every name. Please, whatever, if I not tell the name, I will apologize. Then Power Grid Corporation, Geeta Madam, she is there or not, I don't know here. Immediately one call to his batchmate, immediately they have sanctioned 3 lakh. Then Vijayawada chapter, I have requested morning around 10 o'clock to Vijayawada chapter, Vinay Ranjan and chairman, afternoon I have received amount. Like that, Neyveli Corporation, NLC sir, I have visited that sir house. Immediately he told, you are doing good job, definitely I will support you. They have also supported with 2 lakh. Like that, Indian Oil Corporation, Ramco, Nellore chapter, I am not supposed to tell, I have also contributed little bit, Vishwanath Bhatt and Associates, ONGC Limited, Orient Green Power, Mangalore Refinery, Canara Bank, Bengaluru Metro Rail Corporation, Cars Chapter Private Limited, Simpson, Tappe, GRT Jewelers, Kamaraj Port Limited, Tamil Nadu, KCP Limited, Chennai Metro, Toyota, BML, Galaxy Health Insurance Company, Bank of Baroda, CND Elites, B Solution, GC Rao, Publications, Tax Nation, G Omega Limited, Karnataka Soaps and Detergents. In Karnataka Soap Detergents, one of our final student, he has helped me with a 2 lakh rupees. Kamlakar, Karnataka Power Corporation, then Kamlakar sir, Shetron Limited, Mentor Me, PRR Developers, Hindustan Aeronautics, Nippo, and Bharat Electronics Limited, Bank of Baroda, Paradise Hotel, and Tirupati Chapter, Krishna Bhagya Jala Nigam, Turbo Energy, Aravind Laboratories, TTK, Lucas, Amrutanjan, Equipment Fabricators, Tablets India Limited, Prashanti Polymers, and BRS and Associates, and finally our Suresh Gunjali. I think some of the company representatives are here. Really, I am thankful to each and everyone. If I left out any of the company, please, I will apologize. Thank you very much. Always. Huh? Oh, sorry, really sorry. HAL Limited. Sorry. Because whenever Rameshwar will come and speak, no, at that time I want to praise it. That is why I have stopped it. BL Limited, like this. Bemel ಹೇಳ್ದೆ. BLU ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, if I leave any of the company, it is not intentional. Okay, definitely each and everybody has supported. Always whenever you conduct the seminar, money is very, very important. Along with that, support from each and every person also very, very important. Now I will read out that list. N. Raman sir, first delegate, give him a big claps. He told 1 week before, sir, definitely I will pay and I will come to the Bengaluru. Whatever technical support is required, I will do it. But condition is, I should be first delegate. That is what he told. We have done it. Then G.N. Venkatraman sir, past president, Gopal Krishnan sir, Durga Prasad sir, Raju Ayer sir, Padmanabhan sir, Nagaraj B.R., Ramesh sir, Nageshwar Rao, Subramanyam, Dr. Ashok, Melu Murugan sir, Narayanan R, Madhavan R, Sanyasi Rao sir, Sunil Chako sir, Jyoti Satish sir, Papa Rao sir, Shankar Panikar, Meena George, Maheshwaran R. I will not read out their designation because lot of lists are there. Then Rajshekar M.R. from Hosur, Lavanya Kanduri, Siju P.K., Askar Ali, Selvam A. Ullas Kumar, R. Purushothaman, Muthu Krishnar, and Madhav Rakesh, Padma Priya Madam, Sejan, R.V. Tyagarajan, Sri Priya, Manoharan Sir, Partha Sardi, Pranav Jayan, Venugopal Kivi, P.S.R. Swami, U. Lakshman Rao, Saraswati P. Kiran, Ashwin, these are all stop. Okay, Gunashila Madam, Siddhe Gowda, Sri Devi, and SIRC stop. Selvam, Balamurgan Sir, Gomati Madam, Surendran, Deepak, Prashant, and Devasi Gamini, Krishnan, and Hema. All these people, day and night, they have helped us. And past chairman of the Bengaluru chapters, like Krishnamurthy sir, and our delegate committee, our Gunamala, Sripada, Raghavendra, all these people, they have worked very hard. Then comes to Bengaluru chapter with the great leadership of Abhijit. I have called him several times, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 a.m., 12 o'clock I have called him. He used to do some job. We have interacted midnight also. Whatever I have told, he has done it with his team. Bengaluru chapter. Start with Abhijit Jain, G.C. Rao, Vice Chairman, then Treasurer, Secretary, Rajesh Devi Reddy, then all the committee members, Purnima, Gudamala, Raghavendra, Gurudat, and our Devarajalu, past chairman of Bengaluru chapter, and committee members. I think almost all, everything is over. And some of the leaders, like technical leaders, Ramaskanda sir, Gopal Ramanan, chairman from Mysore, Purushottam, Kamlakar sir, and list is going on. If I have not told any name, please, once again, I will apologize for that. Absolutely, you have all supported. Because of that, this is the situation. Normally in Bengaluru, whenever we start the program, our Ramesh sir will come with the inauguration. He asked, sir, this time what we'll do? Then I have told to Ramesh sir and I have requested him, sir, this time we will give it to younger generation. And you will do sum up. Then he told, sum up, how many people will be there? Then I have assured him, okay? I have assured him, all will be full in inauguration as well as in valedictory. That is what he said happened. Big thanks to all of you. Then, regarding technical things, we have come with all these things. In between, I have discussed with each and every member. Each and every member told, sir, really technical, each and every session was really good. That is what they have told. If you are having any doubt, you can also interact with all these people. In between, small here and there, small mistakes, if it is happened, I have also realized, okay, barely I will request all of you, that type of mistake I will rectify, or our institute or our chapter or SIRC will rectify in future. And Prabhakar sir, really great loss to the institute as well as chapter as well as me also. Because at the starting of RCC, he has come to chapter and he has supported a lot with the technical deliberation, all these things. Definitely, lifelong, I will remember him. And he is a guru to me also. Whatever happening in life, we have to accept it and we have to go ahead. Really, it is a big loss to the institute as well as his family. We can't help it. Whatever happened, it will happen, and we will praise the God for his family members and to our members. God will give a big power to whatever sustain this one. With this, I have taken lot of time. We will hear from chief guest, because if I not tell all these things, it is a sorry figure for me, because all you people put a effort. It is not my convention. It is a convention of each and every member and all the committee members of SIRC. That is why in future, whatever your proactive suggestion, I will take it in the right direction and I will implement it as a SIRC chairman. Absolutely no problem. Whatever small mistakes in future we will rectify, and your suggestion well taken, we will implement it. With this, I will close it over to Abhijit. Thank you very much once again.
Taking the attendance, I should say. And I think everybody was present, or most of them were present. So it was a good attendance, I should say. And before we can listen to the other speakers on the stage, I would request our chief guest along with the dignitaries on the dais to release the souvenir, please. The souvenir of the Regional Cost Convention 2025 by SIRC and co-hosted by Bangalore chapter. May I request the chief guest to kindly release the souvenir along with the other dignitaries on the dais. All the authors of the articles that have been submitted for the souvenir. Thank you all. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the souvenir team who has toiled night and day for bringing this beautiful souvenir. Thank you all. Now may I request our former President G.N. Venkataraman sir to speak a few words at this concluding session, validatory session of this convention, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Our chief guest for the valedictory session, my good friend Srinivas Prasad, and Director of Finance of Neyveli. I can share, 43 years back, we had regional convention in Neyveli when I was the chairman, and Neyveli hosted a big way. I still remember that. I can't help repeating that. And we are happy. We are having the Director of Finance of Neyveli in Bengaluru also. That shows the Bengaluru chapter is also one of the embodiment of, presently we call it a sustainability. The one thing Bengaluru chapter is remaining right from 65 till date is the one of the only sustainability depiction as standing this thing to this. So thanks to all the people. On the dais, our friend Gunjali, of course Vishwanath, but I'll take it in the end. Ramesh, and a lucky chairman of the Bangalore chapter who is celebrating this after several years, and the secretary, and galaxy of the present who are to be here and they're sitting there. I can't forget myself and Raman. I was happy to announce him as a SOFA president, and both of us had invitation from United Nations. You remember? Unfortunately, we could not go for because of some terrific this condition. That shows we are searching for innovation right from for the last 40 to 45 years. So rightly the subject has been chosen today, and the technical committee has done a wonderful job. While I'm talking of technical committee, I can't forget one gentleman just now he mentioned, my good friend, B.R. Prabhakar. In fact, I was the secretary and he was student of the chapter. B.R. Prabhakar and Subramanya were together. He came from AG's office, and Subramanya coached him to take CMA and became, that converted his professional distinct to, made him to be a much more professional using all his experience. At least once in a week we used to talk over telephone. One of the Bhagavad Gita he used to quote, and we were in the same wavelength. Such a great personality, we have lost it compared to me, at a very young age, I should say. God bless him. Today morning when I met his missus and two sons, I could not believe that B.R. Prabhakar is no more with us. Till recently, he has contributed a lot along with Skanda for giving the final touch to the technical paper, and that person is not there today. This is the Almighty is this. Between the cup and the lip, this is the difference we are witnessing personally today. Once again, on behalf of all of you, on my personal behalf, I request the Almighty to rest his soul in eternal peace. Coming back to the session as such, on the inaugural day, for the last 60 even national convention I have seen, the presentation made by the Volvo person was one of the wonderful things. And that too, comparing to the Indian industry to the global topic, and what is AI contribution, what is our India's relationship, with a big, powerful presentation he gave. I told Vishwanath Bhatt, this is your wonderful beginning, and the convention will go on very nicely. And it was a star-studded, I should use the term, where relevant people came and talked relevant people, even though I could not be there for all the session for various reasons. And this session has gone very well. Once again, it is proved that the first chapter in the country is sustainable and will sustain also for the future years to come. And this is one of the examples of the professional growth and the individual growth also. We have seen an young student, Vishwanath Bhatt, occupying the chairmanship. What else? I have pleasure in seeing all the people. One of the good things is that whatever one can vision also is happening today. That is the most important thing. And we are not only contributing to chapter's growth or the growth of the country and the universe as a whole, we are doing it. It's not a private function we are doing. We are contributing to the development of the professional industry and as such. So, almost a regional convention which was started is paying benefits. I don't want to take much time. I congratulate all the people who were involved, but revealed about 75 names, you know. I add one more name to all the people to say that Vishwanath Bhatt has done a wonderful job. Keep it up with all your support. I am thankful to you for having remembered me and called me here to be present here, my present memories to share. Thank you very much. And I can't forget our Padmanabhan who is there. He has already put in our groups the budget, what is there today is with us. Such a wonderful thing it is there. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. As always, GNV sir's words are sounding so inspiring and motivating. Thank you so much for those motivating words, sir. Now, may I request CMA Suresh R. Gunjali, sir, the CCM and the convener of this our regional cost convention, to provide his concluding remarks of this RCC 2025.
I won't take time in taking the person's dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I am not going to name each one of you because our chairman SIRC has taken everybody's name. Again, I don't want to take dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and former chairman of SIRC, former chairman of Bengaluru chapter, and my dear CMA, fellow CMA members. I think since from yesterday morning inauguration session, now we are in the valedictory session. I think it is a power-packed AA session mixed with inspirational topic and today's this thing. I think all the speakers given a subject in one capsule. They are forced us to swallow it. Now we have swallowed all the knowledges. It's the time for all of us to go back and recall it and implement in our day-to-day life. That is my request to all of you. See, I think yesterday Papan Bhai told, artificial intelligence. See, that is anyway artificial only. We are only real people. What we can see, touch, and sense. We are human only, real people. Everything is artificial only. That thing, that is artificial only. Our intelligence only make us to progress and make us is visible. So all of us, you see, our logo is now ICMA. Yesterday, the speaker, Sridhar Ranganathan, stressed about I identity. Na? So my identity is a CMA. The whole responsibility is on all of us to carry this CMA's vision, visibility among the society. All of us know we are not visible among the society. We may be visible in some small corporate sector. If you take the society, corporate sector is a small thing actually. What we are contributing to the corporate, it is not visible. I think our CMA, that logo is there, na? On every successful decisions, CMAs are behind this. But we should come forward. We should be visible to this thing. We should not say that we are behind, but we are in the front. We are leading the organization. We are leading the country. We are leading the society. This is the thing we need to change. Yesterday, the inspiration speaker said same thing, na? We need to introspect ourselves 1 hour a day. Like that he has said, na? This is the time, all of us, we have to carry back. You take, for example, in a family, if I am not contributing to the family members are not respecting me. If I am not contributing to the corporation or company where I am working, they are not recognizing me, they are not respecting me. So this is the thing, we have to contribute to the family, society, corporation or corporate company. Then only our CMA will be visible. I thank the SIRC to given me this chance to say a few words. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Short speech, you have covered the real takeaway from this two-day session. Now, may I request our former SIRC chairman from Bangalore, CMA Ramesh, as to sum up this two-day convention and highlight the takeaways from the various technical sessions we have been deliberating on.
It's a closing remark from my side. Always, as Vishwanath Bhatt used to tell me, that should be the opening batsman. Now I am the 12th man in the entire team, but still I would like to play the 12th man as a first batsman. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Good evening to this August gathering, for having stayed all along, and we still see that 75% of the hall is full. And I'm so eager to share whatever has happened in 2 days in the quick slides, and I'll read through some of them, not all, because everything I have captured, whatever has been discussed in the entire 2 days, session by session, resource person by resource person. Respected Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, IAS Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka, who were the chief guest of this day. She could not make it because of some urgent requirement by the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and she had to go there as a... She has to attend for some other urgent requirement from the Chief Minister of Karnataka in absentia. CMA Dr. Prasanna Kumar Acharya, Director of Finance in Naiveli Lignite Corporation, a mini Ratna PSU, which has the motto of creating wealth for well-being. Guest of honor, dignitaries of and on the dais. I am really impressed, pleased, and excited to be standing before you for an outstanding and a challenging activity that is summing up of the entire discussions that took place for yesterday and today. This entire 2-day RCMAC 2025 was action-packed, technology-driven, experiential sharing sessions, thrilling and challenging. Why? The big question standing before us is, how should we CMAs need to pull up ourselves, pool our talents, reshape our approach, redefine our deliverables, reassess the situation, and remodel our expertise in value-adding role for accurate and the appropriate partners in aligning ourselves for timely decision-making for the next gen challenging corporate world. The convention started with the inauguration, which was addressed by Sri S. Mehta, Executive Director of Finance, HAL. The key takeaways are, so he quickly summed up with the role of CMAs and AI and the efficiency expert, and he was so impressed with the activities which he himself is personally practicing in HAL, like at the moment, the data movement, seamless data movement, analysis, increased productivity, reduced costs, improved accuracy, faster processing, intelligent categorization, leading to better data management and analysis and reporting. These are the things which he personally being followed up and then practicing in HAL as number 2 in the organization. Moving on, followed by the chief guest, Sri Kamal Bali, who touched everybody's heart, the President and Managing Director, Volvo Group of India, who stressed the need of the hour and is aligning ourselves so quickly as possible, else we may be outdated, surpassed, or even swallowed by the so-called invisible technology that is AI. The key takeaways from Kamal Bali, the Vice President, was the paradigm shift in partnering with collaborations and even competitors. Strange, but it is reality. If you do not collaborate, you will collapse. The journey is unique. Moving from the manufacturing vehicles to the logistics management, navigate to the new resources and humongous avenues are going to knock at the doors of CMAs. The need of the hour, shift from just cost to value chain and role model. Human needs are not plastic, it is elastic. Dil se mange more. Our strength is young, dynamic, digitally savvy and diverse workforce. Big talent in South India will drive the nation in a big way. That was a great applause which was being accepted by everybody. And it is just not AI, much, much, much bigger picture that is in alignment and integration. India is doing pretty well, typically doing things differently, silently and swiftly, galloping to beat the ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and will have our own AI within next 6 to 8 months. Already identified 7 to 8 tech-savvy companies for this. We are pretty sure. This is the information given by the Information Minister, Government of India. So we are going to have our own ChatGPT, challenging ChatGPT as well as DeepSeek. Wow, this is a thumping, thrilling, trumpeting, energetic inaugural session. Isn't it, guys? Thank you, and it was a techno dhamaka. The plenary session where Shri Vijay from the Intelligent Digital Solutions in the keynote address emphasized and the need of the hour. So he was focusing on the fundamental game shift, game of life, role playing, essentially the data insight, decision and action. Shift from AI to NI, the natural intelligence, cross-pollination ideas, creative thinking, leveraging AI and combined with the cultural values and right mindset. CMAs need to be a CSD, meaning cultural strategic differentiator, stressed on 5 critical skill sets like analytical, creative, business mindset, functional and soft skills. Live like an entrepreneur, leading the world by example. Be the L, that is leader, and not the F, a follower. We have all the traits and strengths. What a mindset, mind-boggling experience and a great learning. Sir, this entire RCMAC 2025 was structured into 6 technical sessions. Day 1 with the 3 technical sessions and day 2 with the 3 technical sessions. Sir, you may be surprised to note that the hardware obsolescence is 1 day and the software obsolescence is 1 hour. Then, my dear CMAs, please rethink and realign yourselves to play a pivotal role in meeting this ever-changing, magical, surprising technological environment. So going to the first technical session, had an impact of, the theme of the first technical session, sir, was impact of AI and machine learning on the business and industry expectations, where the chairman Durga Prasad and the resource persons were M.R. Suresh and Muruganand. The chairman of the first technical session, Sri Durga Prasad, have indicated that the CMAs have huge opportunities and followed by huge responsibility. Indian boys are doing lot and recognition and respect world over. Going is very good. Take a holistic picture. There's no one story to define our country. He set the tone for the theme. The first technical session was handled by Suresh. The following are the takeaways from the Suresh deliverables. Impact of AI and ML is humongous and is pervasive all over. 100% quality inspection, predictive data models will ensure early detection of errors, impact on business through high efficiency and increased productivity, role-based routine activities will be replaced with AI and ML. The message is focus on value-added activities, understand the business, and be all pervasive by safeguarding ethical and legal compliances. So going to the next speaker on the first technical session, the Muruganand typically talked about beyond AI, which is all pervasive, narrow AI, specific and specialities, general AI, mimic, and super AI surpassing the human intelligence. Everything is changing, and the pace is unbelievable and uncontrollable. See, the DAU does a lot of things, digital adoption, urgency, and which requires lots of changes. Who is learning fast? As this was the question every time being asked, and everybody said that it's machine. So machine is learning much faster than anything else. So going to the second technical session, where AI and strategic management, budgeting and forecasting, wherein we had two resource persons, Anil Jarat, the Director of Finance of BEML, and Shri Muthu Ranganathan, Senior Director, Product Management, Oracle. So the highlights of the Director of Finance, CMA, Anil Jarat were, change is the only constant, cope up with AI tools for ease in performance from mundane activities, AI in finance, precision, efficiency and innovation, risk management, proactive and productive fraud detection, credit risk assessment, market risk prediction, and so on and so forth. The challenges, what he was kept on telling was about the metro trains to Vande Bharat sleeper trains shortly on the rails and to the high-speed trains by 2026 and 27. Prepare for the future was the message, which was very clear. Retention, and he was having one concern saying that retention of skilled manpower is another challenge in the company. The message was shift from RR to RR. Shift from RR is the routine reconciliation to robust reporting. So this was his specific takeaways. The next person on the technical session 2 was from CMA Muthu. So he said the three types of medicines, the painkillers, vitamins, and vaccines, from routine billing to elimination movement. So AI in finance, classical AI and generative AI. AI forecast is better, reliable, bring in a lot of drivers which can throw out exceptional reports. So AI will transform the whole lot of routine and mundane activities by using statistical algorithms, and ML will be so handy for planning and forecasting. AI will be the better facilitator and sub-theme of the session. The punchline is that AI cannot on its own bring wonders without human interference and is enabler for AI. So going on to the third technical session of the Friday, which was chaired by Shri M. Gopalakrishnan, our former president of our institute, and resource persons were H.S. Deshpande and Dr. Chidambara Ganapaya. So the chairman complimented the team SIRC and so many people. Right from the beginning, everybody was complimenting the efforts of the team SIRC and the team BCCA for having chosen the topic, right from Mr. Raman sir, who was the first person being the delegate. And from that time onwards, till every technical session, every session, the efforts of SIRC and the team BCCA was appreciated and highlighted. A big round of applause for the entire team SIRC and team BCCA. So the punchline was by Gopal Krishnan sir was CMAs will only be the industries. This is a really the word which was expressed by him. The CMAs will only be the industry partners who can embrace the technological metamorphosis. So going to the next resource person who talked on the specifics of the session on cost audit. So Deshpande's live demo on AI tools through Copilot, Meta AI was a great eye-opener for the participants. How to secure a cost audit and a Gamma AI, a tool for presentation. And it was a live presentation. He showed how the AI tools and other tools can be used on the system where it's a lot of things are there. What to ask is a major thing which was being a big question for everybody. You ask a good thing, you get a bad thing. The possibility is that this goes on a gigo concept. You ask a garbage in and it will be a garbage out concept. So let us be technical savvy, use available AI models productively, effectively for the growth of CMAs both in practice and service. So next was from Mr. Ramaskanda. So he highlighted certain things on the today's generation depend on AI tools for output without knowing the input requirements or basics. So through AI tools, MCA is identifying the real manufacturing turnover, comparing with the cost audit report, CRA2, and issuing notices to the company. It was an eye-opener, and it's a message to all the cost auditors that AI tools are already being used by the ministry, so that you all have to ensure that the compliances are being made properly. The challenges are the huge investment and the return on investment, data security, detection of fraud, statutory compliance, and real-time solutions. The cost audit AI tools for variance analysis, anomaly detection, predictive cost insights, compliance monitor. AI-sourced outputs are more authenticated, reliable, certain, time-saving, and finally cost-effective. AI being used in managing Bangalore traffic. So he showed a small clipping on how AI is being used in Bangalore traffic, which is real worth to see. Thank you, Skanda, once again. Going on to the next speaker, Dr. Chidananda. Chidu, he is focused on Chidambara Ganapaya. He focused more on ESG synergy through AI, how AI can help in ESG goals and track the performance, link cost audit and ESG synergy through AI, ESG factors, sustainable governance and its measurement. KPIs are being tracked by every company by minimizing waste, meaning maximizing wealth by achieving sustainable goals. Industry 5.0 is being talked of everywhere. So India is a happening place, a next big thing, a shift from the mass production, some industry 4.0 to mass personalization, industry 5.0. The cost optimization through cut down of waste and mistakes, goodbye to the unnecessary costs. So paradigm shift in this role of CMAs are the order of the day. So rattled the sessions with lots of jargons by Chidambara. So the next session was really interesting and it was really heart-touching to everybody, the inspirational speech by Sridhar Ranganathan. So he opened paved the way and redefined the activities of CMA professionals, and he identified the I and AI in our profession itself, CMAI. So he also draw the references of the functionality and features in the functionality by giving the examples of the low-cost mobile phones vis-a-vis the Apple mobile phones and the Samsung mobile phones. The 5 things the people do on a Friday evening at 6 p.m. and he congratulated all the people. It was full, hall full, where everybody were awaiting for hearing the anecdotes by Sridhar. In fact, today morning he has sent a WhatsApp saying that it was really a wonderful experience for me, which I'll never forget in my life. Because he has had first time that so much of crowd listening to him with a smile. That too with a Friday evening. So the identity was the person vis-a-vis the personality. Rather, he says that he was inspired by the former president of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam. He was noted only because he inspired the people, and even today he is being called for. The power of I outshines even the brightest AI, life, gain, and ICMAI. Wow, what a clapping. And the ceiling came down by half an inch. The presentation was so overwhelming and the thoughts were so close. Sir, followed by a cultural evening, and the cultural evening was participated by everybody, and it was by the Sri Harsha team, vibrated the entire hall, and it was a super duper show. So, on the second day, that is today morning, sir, we had a first session by Venkatraman and Prashant. Those two people from the government and legal They gave the legal and government perspective as to what are the challenges against and for the compliances which are there, and reporting, use of proper words, predictive analysis, cloud-based. Many a times, if you see, sir, most of the presentations were of rather repetitive in nature with respect to the words like predictive analysis. So everybody was talking about the predictive analytics so that their future errors are identified in, and then so that they can take the appropriate action. So the challenges were very, very critical with respect to the first presentation by Venkat, and he said that the data security breaches, cyber security threats, exposure of confidential data, significant investment on software, hardware, and training issues are also the misinterpretation. So finally, the future from the ROC side for AI is compliance will move from a reactive to a proactive. Real-time monitoring, automated compliance and reporting, compliance as a service model, cloud-based compliance model. Followed by Prashant, quickly he rather gave the takeaways on the employing AI for the compliance and reporting from the legal perspective. AI tech related legal regulations, AI cannot take over professionals. That's what being very well acclaimed by Madam repeatedly was telling that the AI cannot replace the human intelligence. And national and international law firms have already used AI tools for quicker reference to well-settled case laws. AI response will typically be standard templates based on the question and the inputs. Human interference and interface is a must for presenting and arguing in the courts. AI tools will certainly improve efficiency, saves time in drafting and attending to more clients. And he draw the reference of DPDP, that is Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 and Data Protection Impact Assessment. So going to the technical session 5, we had the NK Jain and Chittaranjan Chattopadhyaya from our profession, the members of Central Council members from our ICMAI. The highlights were that he said that it was a jam-packed audience and a power-packed presentation. So these are the words literally used by Mr. Jain. Well acknowledged and appreciated the efforts of the team SIRC and team BCCA. And he was also insisting to go from AI, BI and CI, and so many I's are coming in between. The best part of it is that he was telling that there are 438 projects which are valued 1,150 crores and above, where the cost overrun is 5 lakh crore plus, which is 62% over the estimation. The cost and time overrun templates were under the clearance by the respective authorities, and AI will transform our way of life and improve the wellness. So going to our Chitoda, he talks, being the person and the author for the book on the infrastructure. In fact, we should remember at this point in time, this particular technical session was insisted by none less than Sri B.R. Prabhakar, and he was very much vehement about that this session on cost management in public infrastructure projects has to be done. And even last week he was insisting on this, and he attended the regional cost committee meeting, and he was looking forward for this particular subject is being addressed appropriately, and he was telling that this is the future of our profession. But unfortunately today we do not see him seeing this particular session being addressed in this gathering. Okay, anyway, I also pay my respects because I was also one of his students. So he talked a lot about the infrastructure projects and CapEx and so on and so forth. You see, CapEx towards the NIP is 111 lakh crores towards mega projects. And the infra projects from Boston, London, Singapore have used AI techniques for cost reduction and cost control and time savings. Challenges and limitations are data quality, integration, cyber security, regulatory framework, and so on. So coming to the last session of the entire two-day convention was the last session, upskilling CMAs to take challenges. Chairman of the session, Sri CMA A.N. Raman, former president of SAFA, gave the following anecdotes. First appreciated the effort of team SIRC and team BCCA. Again, to repeat the words, he was the first delegate to register based on the wonderful theme. How to judge when to enter and exit is a great challenge. Upskill yourself to reach that road or the path. The big picture to be correctly assessed. We need not be keen on nuts and bolts for upskilling. Entering a point of contextualization. Large language models and a deep dive in playing a major role. Collect the pieces of AI and upskill the CMA. Decision-making loop, smart die installed in Foundry. He gave a wonderful walkthrough on the dais. He made everybody to walk through in a Foundry and Forge division how the smart die can be, and then everybody was really taking away with the explanation, the way he was putting across the things as if we were all moving along with him in a Foundry and Forge, a Foundry division. So AI connect to the cost management. Then he recalled how he could connect the AI to our own, the age-old, the standards, that is standard costing and the variance analysis. AI can uproot the variance analysis. Logic and algorithms will be compiled by a human. Operational control, build cost efficiency, and even cost accounting. We should know as to what we need, and AI should deliver for upskilling. Strategic, operational, and transactional level to be addressed. So followed by Mr. Srikanth said that upskilling and challenges, additional skills and competitive situation, who is superior and the ability and the strength. DeepSeek came in and Chat GPT itself went out. So that is the level of change which is happening in today's scenario. So build awareness, learn data analytics, analytical tools, certification courses, gain hands-on experience, strategic implementation, and so on. So the three-layered objective was specifically insisted by our Raman sir is that the young CMAs to become a tech savvies, AI-enabled CMAs, advisory role for connect, class, certification, and package a course. So followed by Mr. Gopal Ramanan, who had quickly, swiftly, shortly with punched words, then presented how the role of the upskilling of CMAs can take the challenge. Be a CMA and move from the challenge to the opportunity. Better communication, focus on passion, financial modeling, CMA in various skill sets, strategy, where to deploy, MIS, reporting, and so on and so forth. Coming to the last line, that is, it is compulsory ML and AI. Then he differentiated between Sridhar and his presentation, giving a different meaning to ICMAI, saying that it is compulsory ML AI, which is there in ICMAI. So whether my job will go or others, upskill else, you may go. So thank you, Gopal, for such sort of word. In short, the sessions were very lively, informative, skill-based, challenging, and great learning with lots of takeaways. Wishing you all a very, very happy and prosperous, successful New Year 2025. I thank the organizers for having given me this role of summing up, and I thank each and every one of you. Thank you one and all, and Jai Hind.
There for any of the session, I think you have not missed anything after this sum up. Now, may I request our Vice President, Sir, CMA TCA Srinivas Prasad, Sir, the VP of the Institute, to address this August professional gathering. He's also, I would like to tag him as the QR code of our institute, the quick responder, I can say, the QR code of our institute. Nowadays, I fear asking. I'll give you, sir. I fear asking him on any issues because once I ask him for any issue, he starts following up on the issue rather than I start following up on the issue. So I think twice now to raise any issue with sir. Sir, all yours. Thank you.
Honorable members, both on stage and among the audience, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste. CMA Acharya ji, sir, we thank you very much for being with us today. It's a great gesture. We thank you once again. President has conveyed his very happiness about the very successful conduct of this RCC. SIRC and Bengaluru chapter. I think all of them have spoken a lot. SIRC and Bengaluru chapter have conducted this RCC in such an excellent manner. They have set a benchmark with a revised bar, a increased bar, and that too in the color palette of sustainability. You can look at the color palette of the whole theme. It's on sustainability. And I think it's time for us to do an energy boosting exercise of clapping in appreciation of all of them. It has been a knowledge gathering 2 days, what we have spent. And I have a small question, out of syllabus question. How many of you are physics students, graduates of physics? One. Anyway, you can answer. You must be understanding potentiometer and all, you know. So physics taught us one thing. Yeah, knowledge is power. That is what we are taught right from childhood. Knowledge is power. But knowledge is only a potential power. If you don't use the knowledge, you only have a knowledge. It is like an army soldier. Normally we say whoever has got a weapon is very powerful. But if an army soldier has a weapon and he doesn't know how to shoot, or he doesn't use the weapon when it is to be used, then he is a powerless. And I don't want to use any other word. He doesn't have power per se. So we have gathered 2 days of knowledge. So our only request on behalf of all of you, including me, that we should go back and then utilize this knowledge to really become powerful. Why? Because it's not to show our power, because we should be powerful enough to contribute professionally, ethically, for the world to be a better place to live and for this nation to do well in the future. That's, I think, our responsibility of using this particular power of knowledge, what we have gained. We only have potential knowledge, about 520 today. So if we use, we become more knowledgeable. And at this hour, thanks to Mr. Padmanabhan, I had worked with Mr. Prabhakar. So I would like to remember as my guru on many of the aspects. I also pay my respects to him. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. To mark the conclusion of this enlightening convention, it is our privilege to have with us Dr. CMA Prasanna Kumar Acharya, Director Finance, NLC Limited, Neyveli. May I now invite sir to deliver the valedictory address, please.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, my fellow CMA members, and representatives from the various organizations, media friends, and others. During last 2 days, I came across all this summary. So we have discussed a lot about artificial intelligence, machine learning, and a lot of technical aspects. So I thought that let me take away or change the track and discuss some other aspects. I just want to put a small question before all of you. When I was a child, maybe 4 years, 5 years, we used to do the calculation, multiplication tables. I still remember that in the evening, we brothers and sisters sit in front of our grandparents and chant this entire table of from 2 to 25, 30 like that. And the same was slowly replaced by calculator. Somebody was telling before this session that calculator has replaced that. And nowadays, if we are asking to our children to learn that table, so they're either searching that mobile phone and finding the calculator to see that what is the multiplication of all these things. So in this process, although technology is evolving, but our learning process or our intellectual things, slowly it is coming down to that angle. Although we have, this technology is being created by us only, but at the same time, we are slowly forgetting those kind of things which we need to memorize. Because if somebody is asking this type of question, what is 9/8, so we cannot go and search our mobile phone or calculator to find out this thing. The second thing is I want to take back to the old ages during Mahabharata or Ramayana, that age. This artificial intelligence, what we are presently discussing and finding out its improvement, its utilization, its drawback, challenges, benefits, all these things. It was there in those days in some form or the other. I will give a small example, two small examples rather in that respect. We know King Dasharatha once went to harness or in the jungle to, that time they used to kill animals like deers, tigers, like that. And he fired a weapon from his weapon, and that weapon hit a man, that's Shravan Kumar. Any of us may be knowing, that old people might be knowing, and the current generation, they might not be aware of Shravan Kumar or Dasharatha. I just want to link those things. So what happened? So that weapon is nothing but it is inbuilt with AI. So that could recognize this sound. And wherever sound is there, that weapon is going to hit there. So that was there in some form or the other. The technology was there in the ages together. Now it has replaced the name of artificial intelligence or something or the other. But the drawback was that that weapon could not recognize whether that is a human sound or an animal sound. And that was the mistake. That was the drawback of that weapon. And similar drawbacks are there in the artificial intelligence. There are many things which is going to harm us if we will not take proper care in that weapon. Like artificial intelligence, here the weapon is AI. So AI, sometimes we found that from our bank account, some money has been taken out by somebody else using that technology or something other. So we should take care of that. So in the ages together, those kind of things were there. I will give another example from the Mahabharata. In 1020 AD, exact date is there, 1020 AD, in Rajasthan, one village was Muta. That village, well, some group of farmers were cultivating. They found one box in that village. And in that box, it was mentioned barbaric. You know, in the Mahabharata, one person name was Barbaric. And he was named as the grandson of Bhim. Bhimsen's grandson was Barbaric. I was just trying to link that story with that Mahabharata age. And when they found that box, in that box, one skull was there. But that skull was metal skull. Human kind of skull was there, but it is in the form of metal. And two eyes were there like a robot. And that was mentioned as barbaric. And they have given that to the then king of Rajasthan, that area. One king was there. They have handed over to that skull. And when knowing this artificial intelligence kind of thing and robotic, all these things, we can link to that person that Barbaric was not an ordinary man. He was an exceptional character in that Mahabharata. And when Lord Krishna want that to test his knowledge or strength, his power, so Krishna told to that person, Barbaric, maybe human or maybe a robot, that if you can find where I am, then I will know that your strength is there and your knowledge is there, all these things. And he hid himself in the fingers and he could able to locate through his weapon. And then he asked to that Barbaric, so from which side you want to fight the war? He replied that which side is weaker, I will fight for that side. So that will happen if he will fight with a weaker side, then other become weaker, and again he will move to that side, and this will become weaker, and ultimately everybody will be destroyed. So knowing all these things, then Lord Krishna told that you separate your head and body, and head was still working, and they have established that head in a place where he could see all this Mahabharata, everything, and at the end of the Mahabharata also he told that what has happened during the war, all these things. Why I am trying to link all these things? Because AI is not a new thing. It was there in our ancient things. Of course, during few years of invasions, all these things, British rules, Mughals, all these things, we have not connected with our values, knowledge base. Our Rishi Muni, if you see those days, they could able to collect the historical data and predict the future. If you see the Panjikas nowadays, so in the Panjikas also, using that knowledge, we could able to see when there will be a storm, when there will be a flood kind of situation, when there will be a cyclone kind of situation. Using those calculations, arithmetical calculation or Jyotish, whatever you say, so we used to do those kind of things. So artificial intelligence is not a very new thing or something which is mind-boggling. It was there in one form or the other, and now it has reached a level where we are leveraging more out of it by doing many things. In the recent past, if you see that, there are a lot of startup companies has taken place in our country, thousands, and out of that, if you see that, almost 20 to 25% are fintech companies. Starting from Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato, all names, it's a fintech company where role of finance professional is there. Collaborating with the technology, these finance professionals are leveraging those kind of things, and that is giving a new dimension to the role of finance professionals. So in the morning we are discussing whether this AI will take away the job of finance, the role of finance. So it may take away the present role of finance, but we have to upskill, and what we are discussing the same thing. So we have to upskill, rescale ourselves, and collaborate with the new requirement, new technology, so that we will also be useful along with this technology. And this fintech are the clear-cut examples of all those things. We are not far off. You can see that if you go to the 30, 40 years down the line, there were a role called accountants who used to do the debit credit. When we joined the professions before qualifying, so we also doing the debit and credit in the manual entry, and finally, when our balance sheet or trial balance tallied, we used to give a party that balance sheet tallied. And there is a big party that a balance sheet matched or trial balance matched. Those kind of days, because manually we used to calculate, putting a calculator and doing all these things manually, and finally everything if it is matched, otherwise days together we used to say that balance sheet is not matching. So those kind of things has taken by machine itself. So machine is taking care of those things, but machine cannot replace human touch, human feeling, human innovations, human motivations. Machine cannot do all those things. Machine can replace the repetitive kind of things. Machine can analyze this world data and give some predictions or give some assumptions for the future. Those kind of things we can take a reference for us to take other decisions. So with these last 2 days, I came to know that so a lot of technological kind of discussions has happened, and definitely it will give a room to our finance professionals, particularly CMA professionals, to take away all these things and use in their day-to-day activities. I will give one more example. Last week I was in Delhi, where we were all these CFOs of the energy companies we were discussing, where NTPC, Power Grid, all these CFOs were there. So how to leverage this AI kind of things in the finance domain. So one example I'm just bringing here. So basically, we the companies have tie-up with various hospitals. So our employees are, whenever they are not well, we are recommending, we are sending to the employee for treatment in different hospitals, wherever they are preferring or wherever they are located. So whenever the bills are coming from the hospitals, so our finance person has to go and see line by line whether that line is matching with here or this is not matching, that is not matching, whether that is permitted, not permitted. So how this AI technology can replace that kind of things. And we have developed, or something has been developed, and it is in trial also. So AI can be inbuilt in the systems, and AI can see that whether for this treatment, this medicine is required or not. Okay. And similarly, whenever some hospital is giving, suppose this treatment, for this treatment, this medicine is not required, or this type of things is not required, this test is not required. Sometimes hospital, they are commercial organizations and they used to exploit these companies like this. So to avoid all these things, how technology can be brought in between, it can be integrated with our ERP systems, and the AI, based on the AI tools, how we can analyze those kind of things, whether any mistakes or any kind of activities which is not in line with the agreement with the hospital is going on in this process. Similarly, if some employees is doing any fraudulent activities, some repetitive kind of things, they are producing bills. So there also AI can analyze and see that whether a particular group of employees or a particular employee is doing this type of activity on a regular basis, which can be keep in watch. So they can be give an alert to keep a watch on this kind of employees. So that is one way of how the AI things can be inbuilt with our system, so that the job, our job, finance job, routine kind of jobs can be eliminated. At the same time, errors and other things can be found out in the process. So with this, I thank you all for inviting me on this August gathering. Before all of you, lot of knowledge base is available here. So I could not able to attend this last few technical sessions, but finally one session I was going through, Mr. Gopal was there and other colleagues were there. So it was a very interesting and giving a lot of room for the development of our profession, particularly CMA professions. And definitely, NLC being a company, every year we are hiring at least 20 to 25 CMA professions. And presently we have more than 100 CMA profession in our company. So we are collaborating with the institute for various activities, and we will continue our journey in this regard. So thank you again for inviting me. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Address, which paves the path for our members to carry on this two-day learning momentum further in their professional practices. Thank you once again. Now, another feather in the cap of this RCC, or the feature of this RCC, was the sports carnival. So I would like to congratulate again CMA Vishwanath Bhatt, the chairman of this convention and the chairman of SIRC, to having brought this component into the RCC. And I would also like to congratulate CMA Raghavendra, who very well organized the sports events. And now I would like to call upon Raghavendra on stage to announce the winners and distribute the prizes quickly, please.
Thank you, Abhijit. Considering the time constraint, Thrissur team having flight at 8 o'clock, I quickly go through the cricket. May I request Jagannathan sir and Kamalakar sir to come to Dayas to hand over the trophies to cricket winners and runners. I request to Thrissur team, one by Mesh, Viswas, Sri Priya, chairman of Thrissur chapter, and Balakrishna, vice chairman. Please come down to Dayas. They played very well of the game. Even they are the champion in the Trivandrum sports meet as well. Hand over the winning trophy to the captain. Please hand over Vishwanath Bhatt, please hand over the winning trophy to the captain. applause, please. The runner-up is Veena Bhatt. Veena, please stay here. She is the winner of. And the Vaishnavi, the runner-up. Vaishnavi. Badminton runner-up. Single badminton runner-up is Vaishnavi. Thank you. Again, the badminton doubles winner is Veet. Badminton doubles runner is Shweta and Kriti. Okay, they are not available with us. Anyone can collect from. The runner-up is Kriti, Shweta and Manasa. Tenicot runner-up is Kriti, Shweta and Manasa. Kriti and Shweta not available. Please collect on behalf of Kriti and Shweta. Manasa will take. Table tennis. May I request Satish Narayan to come on dais to hand over the trophies to the table tennis winner and runner. Satish Narayan, please come on the dais. In absence of Kiran Vijay, I request Vasu Gowda to collect the trophy, please. In absence of Kiran Vijay, please collect the trophy. To hand over the trophies to the carom winner. Carom winner is Shakti Value. May I request to Mayank Agrawal come on to sports event committee chairman Panduranga Rao sir as well. And we thankful to our committee, our volunteers and the sponsor as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raghavendra. Bob Card, Bank of Baroda Cards, our sponsor, would like to recognize our committee members with a token of appreciation. I request Mr. Dayakrishnan Gunjal, AVP Cards, to kindly come on stage and present the token of appreciation. First, we ask CMA Vishwanath Bhatt, Chairman of SIRC. I request all the artists as a call out names, if you're present, please come on stage. Srinivas Rao sir, CMA Praveen, CMA Gaumati Shankar, Gaumati Shankar, CMA Girish Kamadraya, CMA Vijay Kiran Agastya, CMA KVN Lavanya. I request Murli Krishna to take on behalf of CMA Girish. Vijay Kiran Agastya, KVN Lavanya. I request KVN Lavanya madam to collect on behalf of Vijay Kiran Agastya as well. Request you for a couple of minutes break because our chief guest is getting late for a flight, so we'll finish off the proceedings and then we'll continue with this. Thank you. Now it's time to invite M.R. Krishnamurthy sir to present a token of appreciation to Dr. CMA Prasanna Kumar Acharya, Director of Finance, NLC Limited, Neyveli. Next is Panduranga Rao sir. Munishekar, CMA Divya Abhishek, CMA Rajesh Sai Iyer. Suresh R. Gunjale, P. Vinay Ranjan. Thank you, sir. As we bid farewell to this convention, we express our greatest gratitude to those who made it possible. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the resource persons with us. I now invite CMA Satish R to present a token of appreciation to our beloved Vice President TCS Srinivas Prasad sir. Okay. May I now request Sunil Chaiko sir? May I now request Bhargav to please come on stage to present a token of appreciation to our former President G.N. Venkatraman sir. I now invite CMA Satish R to present a token of appreciation to I would now like to take this opportunity to present a token of appreciation to our beloved SIRC Chairman and Chairman of this convention, CMA Vishwanath. Support of many, it is time to acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of all who have contributed to the success of this convention. To formally extend our gratitude, I now request CMA President of Bangalore chapter to deliver the vote of thanks speech. I called your name twice actually. So I request CMA TCS Srinivas Prasad sir to come to the front. The DOB card, our sponsor. I request CMA Sanyasi Rao sir to please come on the dais and hand over the token of appreciation to our beloved Thank you, sir.
Now, it is a time to felicitate Bengaluru chapter by SIRC all council members. Who are all available council members, please come. Lavanya madam, Srinivas Rao sir and Gomati Shankar, only 3 are available. Anybody else? My council member, SRC member, they have also put lot of effort. But they are all our family members. That is why we are not felicitating them. But Bengaluru chapter, on behalf of SRC, we are felicitating. First hero of the day, Abhijit Jain. and all other support. Thank you very much to G.C. Rao. Now I will request. Our Vice Chairman Srinivas Rao. Next is treasurer not available. Next, part chairman of Bengaluru our treasurer Gomati Shankar. Another committee member, Dr. CMA. Please come. CMA, Gunamala Madam. He has put lot of effort. Next, one more lady members, CMA Purnima Madam. Next, Bengaluru chapter of Saraswati Madam. By Lavanya Madam. Lavanya Madam. Last 1 month she has worked day and night. Next, Kiran. By Srinivas Rao sir. Kiran. Come. ಗೌಡ್ರು ಬರಬೇಕು. From Gomati Shankar. Next, Ashwini Madam. Devi Madam by Gomati Shankar. He is a treasurer, sir. Otherwise, he will not sign the check. Selvam. Selvam. Oh, I can.
Gomati, Senior Officer, SIRC. Next, P. Surendran Ji, AAO.
Just for name sake. All other people are done it. Thank you very much once again.
Respected Chief Guest CMA Prasanna Kumar Acharya, esteemed dignitaries, respected speakers, dear colleagues.
Chairman SIRC. Thank you, sir. CMA Vishwanath Bhatt sir has taken almost all names. But as a protocol, I need to extend my thanks to each and everyone. First and foremost, I extend my sincere thanks to our Central Council members, CMA TCS Srinivas Prasad, Vice President, CMA Suresh R. Gunjali, sir, CMA Dr. KCHAVS N. Murthy, alias A to Z Murthy, sir, CMA Arshad Deshpande, CMA Manoj Kumar Anand, CMA Navneet Kumar Jain, CMA Rajendra Singh Bhatia, CMA Chitrajatan sir, and CMA Avjit Goswami sir. And to our former presidents, CMA GN Venkataraman sir, CMA M. Gopal Krishnan sir, CMA Raju Iyer sir, and AS Durga Prasad sir. And N. Raman sir, former Sabha president, H. Padmanabhan sir, former VP, Vice President. I also express my deep gratitude to our regional council members, CMA R. Vishwanath Bhatt sir, Chairman, CMA Y. Srinivas Rao, Vice Chairman, CMA Praveen Kumar, Secretary, CMA Gomati Shankar K. Treasurer, CMA Girish sir, CMA KVN Lavanya Madam, CMA D. Munishekar, CMA K. Padmanabhan sir, Panduranga Rao sir, CMA Vijay Kiran Agastya, and B.R. Nagaraj sir, former Chairman SIRC from Bengaluru, and Ramesh S. sir, former Chairman SIRC from Bengaluru. And to all other former chairpersons and chairman of SIRC. A special thanks to our Bengaluru chapter members, CMA Dr. Abhijit S. Jain, Chairman, CMA Govana Chalpati Rao, Vice Chairman, CMA Santosh G. Kalburgi, President, CMA Devarajulu B. Member, CMA Dr. A.S. Gurudar, CMA Purnima M, CMA Raghavendra B.K., CMA Gunamala. And to the former chairperson, Chairman of BCCA. I also extend my sincere appreciation to our esteemed speakers for their invaluable insights. Kamal Bali, Chief Guest for the inauguration session, Sri P. Vijay, S.K. Mehta, CMA M.R. Suresh, CMA Muruganandan, CMA Anil Jirat, Sri Muttu Ranganathan, Arshad S. Deshpande, Ramaskanda sir, Chidambara Ganapati sir, Sridhar Ranganathan,